Hey y'all, welcome to my apartment. Welcome to Zoom University. This is how the rest of our semester is going to look. It's not the best situation, but we're going to make the best out of it. And so, one of the things that I do want to do is to avoid Zoom as much as possible. I told you guys about some of the hacking that's been going on. That's something that's really freaking me out. I don't know anything about hacking a computer, but I do know I have a lot of personal information on my computer that I really don't want a bunch of strangers to have access to. And so I'm trying to limit my time on Zoom as much as possible, especially in groups, because it seems like these hackers are kind of targeting big groups of people. I had a church service that was hacked by Zoom. One of my friends had a meeting that was password protected on Zoom that was hacked. And so I'm like, I don't trust this app. I don't know. Maybe I'm really skeptical. But what I am going to be doing instead is I'm going to be posting lectures to YouTube. So this is my first one. It's kind of just a check-in to see how everybody's doing and to kind of lay a foundation moving forward. But I just want to limit my time on Zoom as much as possible, especially in large groups. But I do want to be interacting with you all. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to open up a chat room on Zoom every morning during our class time, so Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you're in the 8 a.m. class, I'm going to be on Zoom from 8 to 9:30. If you're in the 9:30 class, I will be on Zoom from 9:30 to 10:30. No, 10:45. Sorry, I forgot the semester schedule. So yeah, I will be on Zoom during our class time, so you all can hop in and just check in, say hi. If you have any questions about anything, you can treat it like office hours. If you just need to see a human face and you need to hear a human voice in real time, then that's also your time to do it. So I want to open that invitation to everybody. I will be at my computer during that time, probably working on my own work, but that is your time, so treat it like office hours. And then again, like if you just need to say hi, if you need to see a face, like that's your time to do it too. I am not not like a therapist or a psychologist or anything like that, but if you guys need to talk about anything, like please let me know. This can be a super isolating time, and I don't want anyone to feel alone. So I will be on Zoom. We're just not going to be having lectures via Zoom. So our lectures are going to be on YouTube. Keep your eyes on your inbox because I will be sending them out to you all via email, via Canvas email. So again, just keep your eyes on your inbox. I'm going to label those lectures, whatever chapter we're covering. I'm going to be recording these lectures either probably the night before, maybe a little bit before we go over the chapters on the schedule on Canvas, so just keep an eye out on that schedule. I would recommend writing the new deadlines down in your planners if you have one. I'm going to go through and edit those on Canvas. Thank you guys for those of y'all who pointed out that I didn't do that, because that was just something that totally slipped my mind. But I am going to go back through Canvas and update all of those deadlines as soon as I get a minute. The quiz deadlines, I'm going to push those back to the end of the semester, so all the quizzes are going to be due the first week of May. I need to double check that. They're going to be due like just before we take our final. So keep that in mind. And also keep in mind that deadlines are super fluid from here on out, like super flexible. If y'all need an extension, please let me know. I'm happy to grant you all an extension. Even if it's not, usually for an excused reason. If you're just stressed and overwhelmed and you didn't get to an assignment, just let me know, and I will accommodate you the best that I can. We are going to be getting into speeches soon. On Thursday, we're going to be going over chapter 13, which is the introduction to persuasive speaking. I'm really bummed that we don't get to do these in class because I really love persuasive speaking and seeing what you guys do with those speeches, because people get really passionate about these. So I'm kind of bummed that we don't get to do these in class, but I'm looking forward to watching your videos too. As far as videos are concerned, so what you need to do for these is you need to record yourself in some way. If you don't have access to a camera, give me an audio file. If you don't have reliable internet access, call me up and deliver it over the phone. I want to make this as easy for everybody as possible. So I'm not going to be super, super picky about how you get your speech to me. I just want you to get a speech to me somehow if it is possible for you. If it's not, let me know and we're gonna make it work. So I don't want to be difficult with this. I want to work with you guys, because we're in the middle of a pandemic. Like, this is it's an interesting situation, and I don't want to add to any of the chaos. So just get a speech to me however you can, and keep an eye on those deadlines on the schedule, and I will be sure to update everything on Canvas ASAP. One thing that I do want to do is I want all of us to upload our speeches to Box. So if you have a Box file, I'm sorry, if you don't have a Box file, if you have not evaluated a file of your speech on Box, if Box has been giving you issues, please let me know. And what we're going to do for the evaluations is you are going to evaluate the speeches that are posted by your group members on Box. So remember our team projects at the beginning of the semester, we're just going to stick with that. So you are going to turn in your evaluations that way via email, all in one document. Just make it really easy. I'll look over those, and that'll essentially be a participation grade as well. So let's see, I think that's all that I have about speeches moving forward. I do want to talk a little bit just about lectures and reading before class. So I do recommend that y'all read before I post the lectures. It's just going to help you all stay on track. I'm not going to be able to cover everything in the textbook, so make sure you are reading. And then if you come across any questions that have to do with the content, make sure that you send me some questions via email before I post the lectures. So like if I have a Thursday lecture and you have a question, send it to me early on Wednesday, and I will try my best to integrate it into my lecture on Thursday. But yeah, just like stay reading ahead, stay on track as best you can. Again, I understand that there's like a ton of uncertainty right now. I don't cope well with uncertainty. I'm not a good online learner. And I'm also taking online classes of my own that have just been kind of thrown together like an Apollo 13 spacecraft. And so I resonate with y'all more than you probably know. But that being said, I do want us to hold on to our humanity here. I want us to not feel so isolated, not feel so disconnected. So again, if you ever need anything, let me know, set up an appointment with me via email, and we can just talk. So those are all the logistics I really have to go over. Again, if you have any questions at all, stay communicating with me, keep me posted on any of your needs. And if you need an extension, do not be afraid to ask for that, because I'm happy to give extensions. I do have a quick homework assignment for everybody this week. It's very informal. I'm not going to be grading you all on it, but I know we're in the middle of a pandemic. I know that things are kind of crazy, but I want everyone to do something this week that makes you feel like a human being. That sounds weird, but like I've been saying, this is a really isolating time. It's a time where we can feel really disconnected and really frantic and really panicked. But I want you to find just that one thing that you really like to do, whether it's cooking or working out or making art. Find something that you can do in some capacity during this pandemic and go do it. So like go for a run, cook a meal, draw a picture, dance. I can't dance. But do something that makes you feel like a human being, because once you start once you stop doing the things that make you feel human, then you start giving up, and that's something that I don't want us to do. This is not an ideal semester. None of us signed up for this, but I do want us to make the best out of it. And so one way that we can do that is just by holding on to the things that we love to do. So that's your homework assignment. Find something that you love to do and do it to the best of your abilities during this pandemic. I'm going to be doing the same thing. Again, I've said this so many times. Email me with any questions. I will have a Zoom chat room open during our lecture on Thursday. I won't be doing that tomorrow unless anybody has any burning question that they really want to ask. Please email me, and keep an eye on your inbox for all of the lectures on YouTube. And other than that, I will be seeing y'all around and keeping you posted the best that I can. So thanks, guys.